Welcome back to the YouTube channel, Coach K's Easy Offense. I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to change gears a little bit and not talk so much X's and O's, but talk about books that talk about X's and O's. I want to highly recommend two books that I've read to you as an offensive coach, and it'll be well worth your time. They're both easy reads, and so let's go ahead and get started with two books for offense. Okay, the first book I want to share with you is called What is Open? The R4 System by Dub Maddox. It is a great read. Dub Maddox is a very well-known offensive coach. Has been an offensive coordinator, a head coach in my home state again in Oklahoma. And what I like about his R4 system is I've seen it work firsthand. You can watch the film of what he teaches, and you can see it in action. And the film that he shows you shows, here's my quarterback before the R4, here he is after. And if you're not sure what R4 is rhythm, read, rush, release. It's a progression, but it's based off of not just looking to see if they're open. There's a vocabulary to it, and again, I'll let you read about that and not take all of his information. But I did a lot of research into the R4 system in the off season. Really enjoyed. I went back to his DVDs back to 2005, 6, 7 with the Darren Slack and the Quarterback Academy. Excuse me, and again, he's released more books since then. He's been. I saw him in a Glazier clinic in February. Really enjoyed what he had to say. Couldn't take enough notes. Perhaps for what's the most useful for me from this book. Again, there's great vocabulary for quarterbacks. Is game planning with the R4 system. And again, he calls it game planning the cap, and how to watch film, and how to look for the cushions, and those type of things that that you can do to game plan. Not just specific ways you can be intentional to talk to your quarterback about how you're going to game plan for the defense you're going to see. Of all these books, this is the one that I really enjoyed the most. I couldn't put to use the most, but they're all great. Highly recommend all Dub Maddox's stuff. R4 system has so many things you can use, and he even added in What's Open. Even though it says What's Open, he added some run game stuff as well, and is the run game capped, and what tubes are there. And so it's just great information for anybody who's thinking about offense, not just a quarterback's coach or a passing game coordinator, but really anybody who's thinking about offense. The next one I want to share with you is Eyes Up. I read this a few years ago. I'm going to get it out of here, out of the glare, by Terry Shea. All right, and you see it is big and it is thick. It's kind of a beautiful book. It is solely based on the quarterback, just from cover to cover. Explains anything that you can think about a quarterback. Mindset, attitude, intelligence. What is he thinking if you're in the huddle, or if you're getting the signal or whatever, how to look at the defense, footwork, drills, everything you can think of about a quarterback that they could need to know is in Terry's book here. And one thing that I have actually kind of made a copy of, it's called the Strike Point Hit List. And every coach who has coached the passing game probably tells the quarterback, hey, I want the ball, on this corner route, I want it delivered over the outside shoulder. But if you're like me, you haven't really created a vocabulary for that or written it down. And this is just a great chart right here, just of routes and where to throw it, where to lead them, how far, that kind of thing. And it's just one of the many, many things you can get out of this book. So I highly recommend both of these books. There's links to them in the description below. Go check them out if you haven't. We're at the end of the summer. If you're watching this, not long after I post it, but you still have time to read it. And it's never too late to be learning the game of football. And some people, are wary of learning the information when the season draws near, but that's okay. Maybe you don't use it next season, but you still educate yourself and get ready for what hopefully will be a good 2020 fall or maybe a 2020 spring. But hang in there. Appreciate you coming to the channel. Hope you like and follow. If you've read one of these two books or both of them, give a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.